Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want.
Hey y'all, today is March 2nd. Welcome to a new vlog. I have not started this vlog yet. Welcome to a new vlog. My name is Shakira. If you are new here, if you're not new here, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, girl. Thank you for coming back for another video. It is greatly appreciated. I just got home from work. I have had a day, but I am thankful that I was supposed to have a meeting tonight at 7. It is 6:39 p.m. I was supposed to have a meeting at 7, but we pushed it to tomorrow. So thankful because I am tired and I'm hungry and I'm just a wee bit annoyed and just is it a full moon? Like sometimes when things happen, I'm like, is it a full moon? I just need to know if it's a full moon. Let me see. Did y'all know, my coworker showed me this on the, I think it's the weather app. Is the weather app or is it the clock? Wait, let me see. Yes. Okay, so in the weather app, when you like scroll all the way down to the little sun, the moon, and you tap it, it'll tell you when it's gonna be like a full moon and stuff. And like through the days, you'll know what the moon looks like. So we are actually in a full moon, which makes a whole lot of sense because so much has been happening. When is this full moon over? March 5th. Because I am feeling all of the things. Let me catch y'all up on today. I had a dealership appointment at the car dealership. My appointment was at 8 a.m. I got up at 6:30. A little bit before 6:30 to get to the appointment. I got there at 7:54. I was there until 4 o'clock. So I was at the dealership from 8 to 4 o'clock. And then I went to work and I hadn't had anything to eat. Like, I don't know why I didn't remember to grab breakfast because I always eat before my dealership appointments because they can go so long. If you watched my last vlog, you know I was on my way to Charlotte, North Carolina. Something happened with the car. You have to watch the vlog to hear that whole thing. And so that's why we have the appointment today. They ran the diagnostic. I needed to get new brakes. And I was like, didn't I just get new brakes last year? And he was like, oh, let me check your history. He came back. He was like, that was your rear brakes. So I got new front brakes today. That wasn't the problem though. It's like a hose. He said it's like a crack in the hose. I didn't see the video that they sent because they sent it to my mom's phone, so I couldn't see it. I need to see if she could send it to me. But it was like a hose that has like a crack in it, and he said that's the reason that happened. So the part, I paid for the part today, and I paid for everything else that I had to get done today. Girl, they were not lying when they said your car knows when you got a little bit of money. Like, but I'm thankful. This is the thing though, because I'm trying to change my perspective around certain things. I'm thankful that I had the money to fix it. I'll say that. I'm thankful that I had the money to fix it. I need to pay my rent tomorrow, girl. I'm thankful that I have the money to spend to fix it. And I'm thankful that I have the money to spend to pay my rent. Thank you, God. It's all about perspective. So yeah, that was a thing today. Secondly, it's like some other stuff going on. And then thirdly, it's like world stuff going on. And it's just very frustrating to hear like people who are in charge and who are so careless with other people's lives, feel like listening to our leaders talk and how careless they talk about the lives of like other people as if people are just disposable. It is so frustrating to me. It is so frustrating. Yeah, it's just very frustrating because it's like you have people, like people love these people. Like, you know, like they have family, they have friends, and for the conversation surrounding like their lives and safety to just be just kind of like whatever is so frustrating. So I've been dealing with that also for like the past, today's the third day. I found out on Saturday. I had gotten a call from someone stationed overseas, and it has just been so, like, when I tell y'all I have been like on this roller coaster for the past 3 days with all of this stuff going on. I have had like the news apps open on my phone, like looking for constant updates of what's going on over there, because of course we're not getting the full story and like the full scope of everything, and like it's just a lot, honestly. Like it's just a lot, and I'm just trying to monitor my nervous system. I'm trying to monitor my nervous system between that and like other things. I'm just like, honestly, like if I'm being honest, I'm just feeling very frustrated and kind of like I don't have much control over anything, and I don't. God is in control, but it's just it's a very frustrating feeling, mostly to hear how people just talk so carelessly about the lives of other people. I'm about to warm up this lasagna because I have not eaten all day. This is not good. I don't recommend not eating. This is that lasagna that I had gotten from Publix in the last vlog. I don't feel like cooking, honestly. Like I don't feel like doing anything right now. I do need to finish editing a vlog and get it up for y'all because it was supposed to go up tomorrow. Yesterday. It was supposed to go up yesterday. So I'm gonna edit that and get it up for y'all. But just know, your girl, I'm hanging on like by the thinnest thread. I'm hanging on by the grace of God. Okay, I'm gonna warm this up, and this is gonna be my dinner tonight. I'm gonna work on this vlog to get it up for y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow, prayerfully in better spirits. This week, what do we have to do this week? Because I might just make this like a week's worth of vlog. This week is pretty chill. I might go to lunch with a mentor of mine sometime this week because he goes out to start working again this weekend. I also have like a lunch that I want to have with someone to discuss like a film project that we want to work on. And then I need to go back to the dealership on Wednesday to take the car to get that other piece put on the car. So, I mean, it should be a chill week, but y'all will be along for the ride. Whatever happens, y'all just bear with me. And if in this vlog we are kind of like up and down, I told y'all why. So that's that. Let's spend the week together.
And the two main aggressors in this conflict.
The girl code and boundaries, and I did that when I was in my 20s.
I never actually needed Toya to hook me up with anybody.
Let's do them on deck.
They were saying that at 8,
Wi-Fi boosted mobile wherever you need it. And now, expand a national.
And the rest makes it easy to make changes in my policy.
Okay, you can have Sarah here.
It's Jamie.
Right. Sarah was the one your mom really liked.
I'll put my progressive savings towards another cruise.
Yeah, you want.
Don't be passive.
Streaming now on Peacock.
Hook me up anyway. That's real women. I was giving you respect too. I never get.
This is my all-time favorite wine. I haven't had it in over a year, and I got this. Well, yeah, I haven't drank it in over a year, but I've had this for a few months. Crystal went to Chateau Elan, I think like last summer, and she asked me if I wanted her to bring me anything back, and I was like, this one. This is the Moscato from Chateau Elan in Brazelton, Georgia. It's my all-time favorite. So I've just been holding on to it, and I'm like, you know what? It's been one of those days. Why not?
Per the biggest. Go Falcons. But yeah, that shit irks my nerves. And the fact that they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose, y'all. And I'm not about to keep looking. And then you got the men that's homeless, pretending to have a job.
I'm about to watch the new episode of Industry. Industry is one of my all-time favorite shows. If you are not hip, you need to get hip. Hello guys, it is Tuesday and I have not picked up the camera today, but I'm picking it up now. I just got off work and I am at the library. I am at my second favorite library in Atlanta. My first favorite library here is the Buckhead branch, probably because it's the first library that I ever went to here. Second favorite is the Metropolitan branch because it's just so pretty to me, the way that they designed the library. I'll try to show y'all like a little bit of it, but I have to be quick because I have a Zoom at 7 and it is now 6:17, so I need to go in here and return this book. That's the reason that I'm at the library. I have to take a book back, but I have not finished it. I didn't finish it because I realized that this is the kind of book that I actually need to buy so that I can highlight and like write inside of it. So yeah, I need to actually buy this book. So I didn't finish it, but I'm bringing it back. I thought that the book was due today, but the book is due. No, I thought the book was due today, but the book was due yesterday. So it's actually a day overdue. So I logged into my account and it said I owe 10 cents. So I'm going to take some change in here to pay my fine. But we still love the library. I'm actually going to take 20 cents just in case. But we love the library. We love the library. Support your local libraries. I'm always a proponent of going to your local libraries. So I did not have to pay. He blessed me and I was able to keep my 10 cents. He just thought, I told him, I was like, I'm returning a book, but it's overdue. And he was like, oh, it's fine. I was like, it's 10 cents. He was like, no, I just did a fine free. And I just said, thank you. I can keep my 10 cents. Although, I mean, I was ready to give it to him because support your local libraries. Anywho, I am headed home to hop on this Zoom. Praise God. Amen. God is great. God is good all the time. All the time. I do feel better. I feel better today than I felt yesterday. I do still have like a bit of frustration. I do still feel like a bit of frustration still. But it's not as much as I felt yesterday. Yeah, it's not as much as I felt yesterday. All right, so I actually know what I meant to tell y'all too. Bread is not expiring. So I saw a TikTok where, well, actually I saw two TikToks where basically this man, he was saying that his wife did an experiment to see if bread would go bad, and like they had a loaf for a while and the bread was not molding. We know that bread is supposed to mold. Like it's a sign that it has yeast, like it's natural. Bread will mold. Things go bad. Food goes bad. Food is supposed to go bad, right? So I'm like, let me see. I have had this bread since January. The expiration date on here is January 22nd. It is March 3rd, and this bread has not gone bad. This bread does not have one singular mold, spore, no mold on this bread at all. There is no mold on this bread. This bread is about 2 months old. It should be moldy, and it is not moldy. And a part of me wants to keep it up here just to see how long it's going to take for mold to grow on here, because it has not molded and it's 2 months old. That is not good, y'all. That is not good. And he explained why. It's something with the ingredients. Something changed in the ingredients. They switched something out for something, and that's why it doesn't go bad anymore. But food is supposed to go bad. So I have had this bread sitting on my counter because I've been wanting to talk to y'all about this. And I think I'm so passionate about this too, because we had a science fair in elementary school one year, and my science fair project was about mold. And I used bread slices. So, and my mama helped me with this, but I remember we did a piece of bread that was like left on the counter, a piece of bread outside, and they were all in like different Ziploc bags. A piece of bread that we put under the kitchen sink, and I think a piece of bread that we froze. And we did it at the same time, took it down, and then we put it on the poster board to show like how different environments affected mold growth. But I always remember that science project for some reason. But anyway, this bread has not molded. I'm going to throw it away, but I have kept it on this counter because I have wanted to talk to y'all about it. So I'm thinking when I buy bread now, I'm probably going to get it from like a farmer's market, something like that. I don't think I'm going to be buying store bread anymore, because at 2 months, this should be bad. Like, hold on. I actually got to Google this now. Like, because that bread from my science fair project, it was like 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks, and it started going bad. But this is 2 months. That's insane. How long should it take bread to mold? 3 to 7 days. This says bread typically begins to mold within 3 to 7 days when stored at room temperature. This is room temperature, while commercial bread can last over a week. Y'all, this is not good. This is not good. 3 to 7 days, and it's been 2 months, and this bread looks the exact same as the day I bought it.
You to set, pluck it out, and cast it from you. It is better for you to enter into life, and let us run with endurance the race. If I am pursuing wealth, money, and riches instead of seeking you first, I pray that you would
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. What can we get sausage today?
May I have a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich?
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
And may I also have a venti iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso?
Okay.
And that'll be all.
All right, I will see you very soon.
Thank you. I'm not making the same mistake this morning that I made on Monday. Good morning. It's Wednesday, by the way. But when I went to the dealership Monday, I did not grab breakfast before I went, and that was my bad, because I have learned several times when going to the dealership to always eat or like take food with me, and it just like slipped my mind Monday. So I only had a granola bar, but this morning I'm stopping at Starbucks for breakfast. And I'm listening to my morning prayer. Thank you.
Here is this for you, just like on that sandwich.
Okay. So I make different playlists on Spotify based on my moods. This morning I was listening to my playlist of like when I'm feeling frustrated and I just need to like, you know. So that's one of the songs, Let 'Em Know by Jeezy, on that playlist. But I kind of want to listen to my playlist. It's called Love Feels Like. And I made it based on like rom-com movies. Not rom-com, but like black romance movies. I'm gonna try to play y'all a piece of it. But I'm at Chick-fil-A getting a smoothie. Here's the playlist. And that's my little cover image right there. And a few hits on here is Come Close by Common, I Want You Around by Snow Allegra, This Woman's Work by Maxwell, I Gotta Be by Jagged Edge, Happily Ever After, I Need You by Alicia Keys, By Your Side by Sade. But I'm gonna just let y'all listen to some of it on my drive home. But I'm at Chick-fil-A getting a cookies and cream milkshake because I just really wanted one when I got off work, and I was like, why not?
Shakira. Thank you. Have a good one.
I love this song. Yes, yes. Okay, y'all. So I am home. I've actually been home for a while. I was scrolling on TikTok, honestly, and I was scrolling on YouTube because I was trying to catch up on the news with everything that's happening. But I've started 3 things. One, I started cooking. I'm making smothered pork chops, rice, and string beans. String beans are my favorite vegetable. Like, of all vegetables, I love string beans. So I got my string beans on. My pork chops are in the oven, and I'll make my rice like closer to everything being done because I have a rice cooker, so it's easy. That potato, I think I showed y'all the potato, or I was talking about the potato in the last vlog. I had this potato that started sprouting. Trigger warning if like stuff like this makes you itch, but it started sprouting, and these are the little sprouts on it. So I just cut it. That's one. This is the other one. And this is the third sprout. So it had 3 sprouts. And in the last vlog, well, actually the vlog that's gonna go up tomorrow, I showed y'all how I had bought the Miracle Grow fertilizer. I would lift it up, but it's kind of heavy. But I think you have to you have to cut it and then let it sit for like 24 hours. So I'll plant it tomorrow, which is really exciting. Today is my dad's birthday, so I was on the phone with him, and we were talking about his garden, and he was telling me like, just go ahead and plant them because I want to put my pot outside on my balcony, but I was wondering if it was still kind of too cold for it. He was like, no, it's fine. So I went ahead and cut it so I can plant it tomorrow. So we will plant tomorrow. Third thing, my baby orchid, she is finally gone. I really enjoyed the blooms while they were here. As you can see, the stem is now turning brown, which means that she is on her way out. So I'm going to trim it, and I'm kind of sad about it. Honestly, I'm sad because I got this orchid from Dynasty. I've told this story before. I got this orchid from Dynasty in 2022 or 2023. Again, I've told the story before. The props department was gonna throw it away. And so sometimes, like, our props department used to be downstairs because they had like a whole section with like all of the props. And sometimes they would put like a table out, and it was right next to where we used to eat like catering. And sometimes they would put a table out there with like free stuff and was just like, take this if you want it, if they didn't need it anymore and they were trying to clean out space. So this little baby, it was so tiny when I got it. It was on the table, and it was like, take it if you want it, or we're gonna throw it away. And I was like, no. I'm like, I can rehabilitate it. So I took it home. So I've had it for a few years, maybe like, depending on what year it was, 3 to 4 years now. This was the first year I've ever gotten a bloom from it. So I was like really excited about that. So we're gonna trim her off. It was so nice while it lasted, and I was just so happy the first time I noticed that a stem was coming on, because all before it was only the leaves. I had never gotten a stem. So when the stem came, I was like, oh, no way. And sure enough, it came. So now I'm kind of like, I'm sad because I'm like, is it going to take another 3 years for this to bloom again? I don't know, but we will see though. Let me see, how do I want to do this? Let's do it like this. We'll do it like this. And basically you're supposed to trim it at the base of the stem. These are my little flower scissors right here. So I'm just gonna trim her down here at the base because that's where it's at. I'm so sad. There we go. She's trimmed. I used to be scared of orchids, not scared of them. It used to be a plant that I didn't know how to take care of because there's a lot of misinformation on the internet about orchids. Orchids are super simple once you realize how to care for them. And honestly, honestly, the only thing you have to do with orchids is it's easier to make sure they're in a clear container like this so you can see the roots. Orchids can grow on trees. Like sometimes if you go down south, my mom tells me, if you go down south, you can see orchids growing out the side of a tree. So they have like air roots. So I don't know if y'all can see underneath here, that is a root right there. And it's growing outside of the container. Sometimes if I'm not careful, this will happen. They'll grow outside of the container. But usually when I notice, like this is a root that's coming right here too, this little nub. If I notice that a root is coming, I will direct it down into the pot so that this doesn't happen. But since this one is a little bit long and it snuck up on me, I'm going to kind of push it. I think I broke it. But I'm just going to push it like down into the pot and it'll grow down into the soil like the rest. And this one, it is time to water it. You know when it's time to water an orchid when the roots look silver. So in here, like how the roots look silver, it's time to water it. And essentially you just let it sit in water for 15 to 20 minutes and take it out, drain the water, and she's good to go for like another week. I noticed that when it was flowering, I had to water it like once a week, but before the flower, sometimes it was like every 2 weeks. So yeah, that is that. Also, I forgot to update y'all. Remember when I went to Publix? I think it was the last vlog. Remember when I went to Publix and I told y'all about that weird interaction that I had with somebody in the store? I think they were trying to set me up. I think it's a Ponzi scheme. I keep saying a Ponzi scheme. I don't even know if that's the right word. I think it's like a scheme that Todd set up because she texted me the other day. So she texted me that night, and you have to watch like the vlog that I'm referring to know what I'm talking about. But she texted me that night and she was like, oh, like it was so nice to meet you. And remember I told y'all that I didn't even want to give her my number because it just kind of felt weird. And so I waited before I text her back, and my response was like, yeah, nice to meet you, great chatting, like that. And I left it alone and she never texted me back, and I was like, okay, cool. So then the other day I got a text from a number and I never saved her number. So I'm like looking at the text and I was like, oh, it's her. And her text was like, let me see if I can find it. And so I'm thinking like, should I block her? She said, hi Shakira, I hope your weekend is going well. She sent this on Sunday. I checked with my business team and we're currently expanding with the Atlanta area. Let me know a good time to chat more. And I'm like, girl, first of all, what business team? Chat about what? We literally had like surface level conversation. Like what would we literally be talking about? You know, like you don't even know what I do for real. I said I work in entertainment, but you don't know what my skill set is. You don't know what my background is. You don't know anything. Why would we be chatting about business? So I never text her back. And that was on Sunday. But I'm like, see, I should have known that it was some funny business going on because it was just weird. It was just weird. And it's so sad that like you have to approach situations like that. Even like a surface level conversation with a stranger in a grocery store, you have to approach it with caution because everybody, one, does not mean well, and two, everybody is always out for self, and it's sad, unfortunately, but you do have to be very guarded in that regard. So yeah, I was like, It's okay. So yeah, that's the update on that because I forgot to tell y'all. Okay guys, today is Friday. I did not check in with y'all before I went to work this morning. I'm home from work now and I'm about to pack to go home. I'm going home this weekend, actually tomorrow. Fingers crossed. My plan is to get on the road after I get off tomorrow so that I'll be home Friday night, all of Saturday, all of Sunday, and then come back Monday. So I need to pack. My dad's birthday was the other day, which is like the reason I'm going home. My uncle is coming in town, so he'll be there. And then there is something special happening on Sunday. I do plan on attending, so I'll like vlog it, and I think I'm going to separate this vlog from the weekend vlog because I think I just want like a separate back home vlog. But I was in my closet packing and I just got like so, not emotional, but I just got kind of like sad. And I got sad because I immediately saw my little Hanifa dress. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all. This is my Hanifa dress, my pink one. I wore this last year in April. I wore this on my niece's birthday. We took pictures on the beach in Panama City in this dress. This is my little Hanifa set, my pink Hanifa set. I don't know if y'all can see this. Ooh. The pants part is pretty heavy. It's actually a very heavy set. I wore this several times, but the one I always remember is when I wore this to the FAMU Bethune-Cookman Classic in Orlando. That was the last year that I went. Yeah, that was the last year I went. And that was the year me and my mom went. I had gotten me and my mom tickets to go to the football game. So that was the last time we went to the Classic. But I wore this when me, Crystal, and Anissa went out one night. This is a Hanifa dress. I only wore this dress one time, y'all. And the reason I only wore it once is because I want to see if I can take it to a tailor. It's very long. It's so pretty. This like blue color. Blue is my favorite color. But the reason I only wore it once is that it's so tight at the bottom. Like I really need an experienced tailor to make a slit for me so that it's easier to walk in it. But the only thing is that I don't know, because it is knitwear, so I don't know how it's actually. Let me take this down because I have a bag of clothes I need to take to a tailor. So I'm gonna just take that to my girl and see if she can help me out. What else? I also have a yellow Hanifa dress that I wore to Essence Fest. The first time I went to Essence Fest, but that's home in Tallahassee. I have this Hanifa skirt that if y'all have been with me for a while, y'all are very familiar with this skirt. I wear this skirt all the time. It's about to be spring. I can get away with this skirt in spring, but summer it's a little more difficult because it is knit, so you can get hot in it. What else is in here? Oh, this dress. This was my very first Hanifa dress. It is sheer and see-through, but the only thing you do is just like put a little slip underneath. My first time wearing this was in college because that's when I ordered this, but I can't remember what I wore it to. I just remember wearing it. And then I remember after I bought that dress, my second Hanifa item was these black pants, and these were everywhere at the time. They were everywhere. It was like there were these pants and they have like feathers up this leg. They're so cute. But I remember being so excited to get these. I had saved my money up. So I forgot how much they cost at the time, but I had saved my money and I was so excited to buy these pants. And I ended up wearing these for my graduation pictures from grad school. When I graduated from grad school, I wore these with the FSU t-shirt, and it was really cute. It was really cute. It was a last minute look because I always am just like last minute with that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was the second thing I had ever gotten from Hanifa. And oh, that yellow Hanifa dress that's back home, when I was at Essence, literally as soon as we walked in, somebody from Essence was like, can we take your picture? And I ended up on the Essence website. Yeah, I think that's everything I have from Hanifa. I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't think of what it is. But I say that to say, when I saw the pink dress, I got kind of emotional because she is pausing operations. She did not say that she's quitting the business. She just said that she's pausing operations for Hanifa because she had like a Black Friday sale. And basically what had happened was, I think people did pre-orders, and it's crazy because I was going to order Black Friday, but I ended up not doing it because I was like buying Christmas gifts, and something happened. There was like a breakdown in communication. So like all of these TikToks were coming out about the business and everything. And yeah, she was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Well, I'm not saying she said that, but basically they're just like stopping everything until I think they can figure out logistics and everything. And it's just kind of sad. I have my own opinions about the matter, but I'm choosing not to voice them online because my opinion is not like the majority that I've been seeing. Honestly. But it also could not be like the majority because I'm not a part of that order. You know, like I have never, oh, I know what I'm forgetting. My Hanifa bag, my Mocha Mommy. Yeah, my Hanifa bag. And that, what I was about to say triggered me remembering what the other Hanifa purse was. It was a purse. But I have never had a bad experience with Hanifa. Could just be luck of the draw. I don't know. But the one time, I actually had two experiences where I had to return things. I think the first was these pants. I had gotten like a small and I needed to send them back because they were too big. And this was like very early on. This was early 2019, I think. And so this was like 7 years ago. And they were so nice. Like, okay, like it's fine. Just send them back. We'll send you an extra small. With the purse, the first one I got, it was like marked up. It looked like somebody ordered it and then returned it. And so I sent them pictures. They got another one in the mail immediately. Like I've never had a bad experience with Hanifa. And that's why it was so disheartening to see everybody talking about what happened with the order. But I hope that she comes back better than ever, honestly. Like my personal opinion, I want her to come back better than ever. Okay, I think this is one of the outfits that I'm going to wear. I think this is the outfit that I'm going to wear Sunday, I think. I'm going to pack it. I'm going to take this pearl clutch. Oh, sorry, camera. I'm going to take this pearl clutch that I got from Marshall's last year. Haven't worn it yet. It was $30. But I was like, I have to have this. It reminds me of a clutch that Amberly used to have when we were in high school. I think she probably still has it. And I used to be obsessed with that bag because it just went with everything. So I'm pairing these with these like pearl pants. You can't really see them, but it's like a pair of pearl pants that I got to match a vest. And then this is just like a Zara shirt. Or I also have this shirt from TJ Maxx. So I tried both shirts on with these pants and I like both. So this is like an asymmetrical top. So I'm just going to take both of these and we'll just see how we feel on the day of as far as which one we want to wear. But I'm going to take both. Oh, mate, that might be cute too. Those jeans. And I'm trying to stick to like blue and white because I think I have a line jacket at home that I can throw like over this for the occasion. Okay, but let's find another outfit. Y'all, I found the other Hanifa piece that I was thinking about and I could not remember. It's this gold two-piece set. It's like a long sweater and then like long pants. And I wore this for New Year's year before last. New Year's 2025. I wore this when me and Crystal went out for New Year's. And I've also worn this quite a few times as well. But, oh, my girl.
What happened when I think about you? I get in my feelings, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah. This time around, fuck, I want it to be different, yeah. Waiting on a sign, guess it's time for a different prayer. Lord, please save her for me. Do this one favor for me.
I just remembered that I have a little bag from Valentine's Day when my mom got me that pajama set. So I'm gonna put like my little delicates in here.
Yeah. So give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. For me. Break it down.
Ew. Good morning, y'all. It is Friday. Thank you, God. It is Friday. I am packing to go home. Well, not packing. I'm just like gathering all my stuff, putting it in the wagon, because when I get off work, Lord will, I am going to go straight home. I did make a plate for lunch. So here's my lunch plate, and I need to put an ice pack in here too. So everything's packed clothes last night, makeup, etc., etc. I had a big bag of snacks, so I like separated the snacks out to take half home. Well, I'm taking like, it's not quite half, it's maybe like 30 to 40% of the snacks that I had here, because I'm gonna save some for the next trip when we go to Texas. I'm gonna like take some more snacks back. But I was like, you know, it'll be good for them to have snacks at the house. I got my work bag, phone. I'm gonna take you all with me, my camera. I got glasses. I have to do like a mental checklist before I leave. But anyway, I want to say thank y'all for watching this vlog. I am going to end it here because I'm going to create a separate vlog for back home. I'm going to just kick it off probably in the same place as right now. But I just want like a separate vlog for back home. It'll be a weekend vlog so y'all can spend the weekend with me. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you stick around for more.